Hello, and welcome back to Medicinal Herbs Discovered. Today we will be discussing the herb chamomile. The herbal name for chamomile is Matricaria chamomilla. First, let's take a look at the chamomile plant. Chamomile can grow 1 to 2 feet tall. It has small, white, composite flowers with bright yellow centers. It has feathery green leaves. So, what part of this plant is medicinal? The flower heads. Chamomile has many constituents, but the ones most well known for its amazing herbal power are apigenin, coumarin, and flavonoids. We will discuss these constituents in depth in our recommended use section of this video. Now, let's look at the action and energetics of chamomile. Chamomile is a sweet, pungent, bitter aromatic. It is considered a cooling and drying herb. In Ayurvedic medicine, chamomile will increase vata. Among chamomile's various herbal capabilities is its ability to decrease inflammation. Chamomile's constituent, apigenin, accomplishes this by inhibiting nitrous oxide and COX-2 production in the inflammation pathway. This decreases inflammation throughout the body. This use has many indications, including topical use for hemorrhoids, oral use for inflammation during premenstrual syndrome, as well as cyst reduction, common in polycystic ovarian syndrome, also known as PCOS. Chamomile is also a sedative that helps to decrease anxiety. Chamomile's constituent, apigenin, is also involved in this process. Apigenin binds to the benzodiazepine and GABA receptors in the brain. This leads to an overall decrease in anxiety and irritability. This use is very effective for those suffering from insomnia or general anxiety. It is also very helpful for babies and children experiencing colic. Another very helpful benefit of chamomile is in its topical use for antimicrobial effect. Apigenin has been shown in studies to decrease microbial activity by breaking down bacterial cell walls of both gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria. This soothing and cleansing effect is fantastic when used during wound healing. So where does chamomile grow? Chamomile grows in moderate climates and grow zones 3 through 9. We can harvest chamomile when it's in full bloom, about 10 weeks after seeding. To get peak medicinal value, gather the flowers when they are fully open. To preserve chamomile, it is best to dry the flower heads. This can be done through 2 ways, either freeze drying or dehydrating at a cooler temperature such as 95 degrees Fahrenheit or 35 degrees Celsius. Chamomile is a very mild herb, but some do experience eye irritation when used topically. Chamomile is contraindicated in those allergic to ragweed or any other plant from the Asteraceae family. Chamomile is also incompatible with certain commercial medications. These include blood thinners, since chamomile can thin the blood in high medicinal doses. Chamomile can also increase blood levels of tamoxifen due to its inhibition of liver enzymes. Chamomile can be prepared in many different ways. It can be prepared as a tea, using 1 to 2 teaspoons of flower heads and 8 ounces of boiling water. This tea should be covered while steeping, since the volatile oils of chamomile will dissipate if left uncovered. Chamomile can also be prepared as a salve or ointment. Chamomile can be infused in a carrier oil, such as almond or olive oil, and then compounded into a topical antimicrobial ointment. This infused oil can also be used in a warm bath to calm infants suffering from colic. After infusion into oil, 2 to 4 drops is added to the warm bath water. Chamomile can also be prepared as an extract. For inflammation reduction, a dose of 1,500 milligrams per day is effective. The dose for anxiety is similar, at 1,500 milligrams of chamomile per day for 8 weeks. When using to decrease cysts for those suffering from PCOS, the dosing is dependent on weight. For a 180-pound or 80-kilogram individual, a dose of 4 grams per day is found to be effective. So, who is chamomile for? Adults? Yes. Kids? Yes, but only if older than 6 months of age. Pregnancy? Yes. Lactation? Yes. Remember, always ask your doctor before starting any new medication or supplement. Thanks for watching. Please consider subscribing to Medicinal Herbs Discovered. We post new top 5 videos every week, as well as a new herb of the week every Friday afternoon. If you have enjoyed this video, you may also enjoy these playlists featuring our previous herbs of the week or top 5 videos organized by medical condition or ailment. Thanks, and happy watching!